You know the feeling, the anxiety before opening your laptop and just starting your passion project, whether it's the book, the YouTube channel, or the business. Somehow an hour passes and you've done exactly everything except the thing that you needed to do. And that's exactly what this video is about. In this video, I'm walking through my 5 solutions for overcoming the fear of starting or returning, because sometimes that's even harder. And the 5 things are touching the work, accountability systems, body doubling, journaling, and setting up today's top 3 tasks, and only 3. And there is a mystery bonus at the end. It's honestly my favorite one. Okay, let's get to number 1. Touch the work, touch the work, touch the work. That is my favorite mantra, and it gets me back to the project even when I have missed days or even weeks and I'm starting to feel really anxious about it. For example, job applications, studying sales, building my portfolio, like special projects that are like really cool and important, and there are cool people involved, and I might get a bit nervous about it, but this helps a lot. And the idea is that you don't have to do the work, like you don't have to write 5 pages or something for your book. You just have to touch it. So you just open it, you just look at it, you maybe do one adjustment there. And this mindset, like making it so easy, because the hardest part isn't the work itself, it's that moment just before starting when your brain convinces you that the gap is somehow uncrossable, that you just simply can't get started. But when you just still think, touch the work, just touch the work, and then you just open the doc or whatever, it just collapses this like wall between them, between you and the work. And I learned this from Jorick Sikkes, hope I'm pronouncing that right, who is the father of the ADHD Masters Skool community, and like it's amazing community. I highly recommend, and it's free, and I think I will put the link in the description for you guys. Number 2, only write the top 3 tasks. So every morning I write my top 3 tasks and only those, and I only allow myself to add more if I finish all 3 first. And that constraint is what makes it work. When your list has 20 items, your brain quietly panics and you don't start anything. 3 items, you can actually see the finish line. I talked about this more in my previous video as the daily highlight. Write 3 tasks, your most important ones, the night before if you can, or if you somehow can't, then just in the morning. But I prefer night, so I'm just gonna get started in the morning. Okay, let's go to number 3, the accountability systems. So accountability buddies are a remarkable thing. I have 3 accountability buddies right now, and they make sure I don't forget about my goals. And it's not in a stressful way, just I said something out loud to a real person, and you know, that changes things. Because there is this layer of public commitments. So it could be like an accountability body or a community. So if you have the courage, publish your commitment in the community of people who you admire and respect. So for example, I committed publicly in the $100K YouTuber community, which is founded by Tintin Smith, that I'd make 52 videos in 52 weeks. So that's why I'm here actually. Yeah, that commitment is like so yeah, there is something about saying a goal in front of people you respect that makes you take yourself more seriously and your goals more seriously, like, or just, you know, stick to them. And you don't need a coach per se. I mean, you can get one, but you need one person who knows what you said you would do, and then that they will know if you did or did not do it. Okay, let's go to number 4, body doubling. This one sounds strange if you haven't tried it, but it works especially if you have ADHD. And the idea is that you join a session, focus session, online or in person, and everyone writes their goal for the block and set a timer, and then just work in silence. You're not collaborating, you're just not alone. And also again, a little bit of the similar thing that they also might have read or might know that you are also like committed to focusing. So there's like, they're also watching that, are you focusing or are you not focusing? So yeah, and also like the thing, like the factor that makes the starting like coming back to your work and opening the doc or whatever, it's like, because you're not alone, it's like feels like you're seeing not necessarily friends if they are online, but maybe some familiar faces or names, or even just the fact that there are other people, like other human beings. So yeah, it just feels more social and supportive, so it makes the starting more easier. And there are a few options for this that I'd recommend. For example, the one that I started with it's meant for writers, so it's called the Writer's Hour. I think I will put everything in the description. The Writer's Hour. Another free option is the app.cowork.live, and it's basically just like people from all over the world, and it's not a Zoom session, but it's like everyone has their camera on, everyone is focusing, and you. But my favorite one is the paid one. I think it costs over 100. I think it was maybe 170 or something one time, and then after that like 67 or something like that per month. It's Focus Revolution, and the sessions are led by real ADHD coaches, and there are other like events as well, and they teach a lot as well, like outside of the focus sessions. So yeah, highly recommend that one. It's founded by Nick from the YouTube channel ADHDvision. And yeah, if you have been struggling to start alone, try doing it with strangers, with friends, with people. It sounds weird, but it kind of works. So yeah. And number 5, journaling. So journaling is one of the best ways to identify your fears that are stopping you from starting. The questions that I ask myself is like, what am I actually afraid will happen if I start this? Like, what is the real anxiety there? Why am I feeling this hesitant and this like resistance to starting? And even 5 minutes, sometimes even just 1 minute before sitting down to work, like it can really shift your whole session. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. Just question, what am I avoiding and why? Okay, now it's time for the mystery bonus. It's about the joy. So you can come up with ways to make the work more enjoyable and even more like add the element of play or gamify it a little bit. And sometimes even just like when I'm working or before working, like I can just, if I feel like I don't kind of like it, I will just like ask myself, is there a way, like how could I make this more fun? So, and it's like it is usually like I'm feeling some kind of pain, and I end up removing that pain a little bit, and so it becomes a bit more fun because of that. Like usually it's like listening to music or changing the spot even where I'm like sitting, if I'm sitting on the bed or in like chair or like whatever in the balcony, or yeah, there are different ways. Or sometimes it's just the mindset that okay, it's not that serious actually. Yeah, it's like the goal is also to enjoy the process, and that like kind of lifts off the weight a little bit. So these 5 things, they aren't exactly a system. If I had to pick one for you to try right now, go touch something you've been avoiding. Open the file, read 1 line, see what happens. And good accountability, the warm kind, not the punishing kind, can really change your life. So I really recommend that, like incorporating somehow. And I actually do have another video because it really changed my life. So you can check the other video, maybe I will put it somewhere here or there. So I